Welcome to Alone Together Baking, where we bake together alone. I'm Sky, and here's my collection of bundt cake pans. If you'd like to see them more up close, you can go to the website, alonetogetherbaking.com. So today we are making an olive oil cake with a roasted balsamic blueberry topping. Here we have our ingredients. We have 3/4 cup almond flour with 1 3/4 cups all-purpose flour, and you can use all-purpose flour if you want, if you don't have almond flour. 1½ cups sugar. We have 2 teaspoons cornstarch, and that cornstarch is going to make the all-purpose flour lighter. Then we have a 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1½ teaspoon baking powder, and for the wet ingredients we have 5 large eggs beaten. We have 2/3 cup olive oil, we have 1/2 cup of milk, and then 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. The oven is already preheated to 325 degrees. We're going to use this baking pan because I really love the way the indentations on it will catch all of the blueberries. Now I'm going to be using some Baker's Joy to spray it. This one has so many cracks and crevices. It's just better if we spray it. We're going to take all of the dry ingredients and put them together. Just whisk them all together so it's nicely mixed. So we'll whisk these all together. Then we're going to take our dry ingredients. Okay, so once it's all nicely mixed together, we will pour it into the bundt pan. There we go, and we're going to put that in the oven. So we're going to do the roasted balsamic blueberry topping now. And this topping only takes about 30 minutes, while the cake takes 45. So this gives us a little time to do the preparation while the cake is in the oven. So let's get started. We have 2 cups fresh or frozen blueberries, in this case frozen, 2 tablespoons maple syrup, 1/4 teaspoon sea salt, and 1 teaspoon balsamic vinegar, which we'll pour over the blueberries after it's roasted. We have a prepared baking sheet with parchment paper. So we're going to take the salt and mix it into the maple syrup. We have the 2 cups of blueberries. We're going to pour this over it and we're going to mix them together. I like using frozen because they're much easier to work with than fresh berries, which can break very easily. Now you're going to pour this over. Get them into a single layer. Then we're going to put it into the top rack above the cake, and they should be ready about at the same time. The cake was in the oven for about 55 minutes, and it's been cooling on this rack for 10. So now it's time to turn it over onto a cooling rack. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous, right? So now we take our blueberries that we're roasting in the oven. We'll take the balsamic vinegar, pour it over the blueberries, and then mix them together. Once the cake and the blueberries are cool, you can use the blueberries for the topping on the cake. It was a treat baking with you today. If you'd like to see the written recipe, go to alonetogetherbaking.com. I'm Sky, and let's bake together soon.